I just say it.
Today we're checking out a nice chill out place, Cheers at Cinnamon Grand, and we speak to someone who has come from the MasterChef kitchen to our show. Welcome to Danu on Fire right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. Today we're checking out Cheers at Cinnamon Grand Colombo, and with me I have Savi, but in Aussie they call her Savi. Sav. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Very good. Thank you for asking. Top 3 in a MasterChef Australia. It's not only I've had so many MasterChef people on the show. Yeah.
No one that made it to top 3 that's a Sri Lankan though, just saying.
I just had like the judges and things like that.
Of course. I'm sure.
Just above the cut above the wrist. Like,
The creme de la creme.
Others were not top 3, like they were just like at the bottom.
They were not at the bottom, but no one got that far.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Anyway, so one of your statements were you have to make the Sri Lankan aunties proud.
Yes.
You think they're proud?
I really hope so. I keep getting a lot of messages from them saying we're very proud, and surprisingly, I've not gotten anyone saying, oh, you wouldn't do this properly. So I think I've done it. But I think if they are thinking that, they might be keeping the comments to themselves.
Correct. Or they might have not discovered the comment section in the...
That I don't know.
That's another possibility, you know. But you know, I must say, you became a sensation online with your Kiribat, right?
Yeah.
Yes, then that was the first one that was going around with TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah. Now you knew that you were not winning, and you knew everything.
Yes.
And like when people were like, your uncle was also saying me top 4, and I'm like, please, I know what's the end result here. But you have so many things that you have to keep. Like you are like a vault. Are you someone who can keep a secret?
I'm very good at keeping secrets.
Ah, really?
Yes, because I always look really angry all the time, so
nobody
no one
approaches
asks.
you.
Yes,
yeah,
very
I saw your landing at the airport thing, and I thought I better not do this show in any other way, because you look like you wanted to hammer everyone.
That's a genetic thing in my family, so all the women look like that.
Ah, really?
Yes.
So you're very much nobody approaches you for any unwanted.
Yes, but
like,
which is
kuchi
quite
thing.
sad. It's sad because I'm actually nice when I want to be.
When you want to be.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the thing. Okay, so now anyway, in this whole process of MasterChef, how would you describe the experience?
The experience was, I would never trade it for anything else in the world, because it was an amazing experience, but it was very tough.
Yeah.
It was a very,
we
very
just
tough
see that
thing.
1.5 blissfulness.
You see a small slice of everything that goes on
Yeah.
behind the scenes. Yeah.
Yeah, but would you do it again?
100%. And I wouldn't change. I wouldn't actually want to go further than I actually did, because for me, I closed that chapter at the right time for me.
Right. And also it's not about winning. I think it's the platform that it creates.
100%.
Yeah, you just, it's a takeoff from there. And when you were making these kiribat and all at home, like before, like did you think that this kiribat will take you this far in life?
You know, actually, I was quite surprised, because it is such a day-to-day thing that we eat, and anyone can. I mean, anyone can make it. It's so easy.
Yeah.
I was very, very humble and I did not actually anticipate that at all. But for me, it made sense to make the kiribat for the first thing, because it's such a core part of Sri Lankan culture. And it's also the whole season is called New Beginnings. And that's what we do. We eat kiribat when it's a new thing. So
That is true.
We
then we put a good snooze and go to sleep after that. Yeah. That's it's a fun thing, of course. That's the best part. I have to ask you, you tried lamprey. It's not an easy battle to win that. It has
Yes.
Dutch in it, and so there's an argument about whether bittere is needed or not.
Yes.
And, it's a huge battle. Like, who does lamprey only with chicken? It has to have all
Yes.
meats. How was yours? I know that you had some boo-boo in that process, no?
So what happened was, no, I had chicken and pork because a big thing in the MasterChef kitchen is we are always told we need to be conscious of food wastage. I wasn't going to pull a whole half cow that's there and take one little
piece.
steak.
They don't serve like in Sri Lankan where they cut like
Not
mutton,
like a tiny
gram
piece.
pansiak, then that is
No,
not there,
you have to, because we have to take the whole chicken and butcher it.
Yeah.
The pork, they have the whole belly and I had to butcher it. So those things I could cut small pieces, but the other thing I couldn't,
Yeah.
so I didn't. And the other thing was I was making the pahi and I had turmeric and I was making the chicken bone stock on the side. And the turmeric packet went flying everywhere. It's obviously not in the edit, and it was in the stock and the rice and looking yellow. So I had to put a disclaimer on Instagram saying, please don't come at me because I had an accident.
It's not the kahabat, it's just that.
It's not kahabat, it's
the
cooked,
colour.
properly cooked, yes.
Rice, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
but apart from that, did they like the lamprey?
They loved it because something that happened on camera but didn't make the edit was before Andy actually ate it, he came up to me and he gave me a hug, and he's not a hugger, and said, I want you to understand how significant it is for us as judges to be able to try this made by someone's hands. The fact that I did it in 90 minutes, I can't tell you how I did it in 90 minutes.
But you should have told them it's nice when it's packed and that goo sort of oozes in.
I did bake it and stuff.
Right,
So I packed it, I baked it, that's why the inside was the black, the banana leaf was all black.
Yeah.
And they loved it because the moment they opened it, they could smell
aroma,
it.
yeah.
Even the French guy, Jean-Christophe, was just, he has never had anything like that in his life. So he was so enamored.
Yeah, they would have just stopped with your croissants and
Yes. Yes.
But I have to ask you, were anyone rude to you?
On
I don't think,
MasterChef?
yeah, I don't mean that face, I don't think.
No.
Were you rude to others? All of them?
Intentionally?
No.
No. Unintentionally? No. No, I was never rude. I think that's a good thing. It's not like MasterChef US where people tend to be a bit more cutthroat.
Yeah.
MasterChef Aussie is actually a very companionable place.
Right.
Sometimes when you're stressed, you get a bit snappy at the crew and stuff,
Yeah.
but no one's actually rude, and that's a big thing. We are always saying thank you and all that stuff and manners on full display because you don't want to mistreat people.
That is true. That is true. I just wanted to ask,
If I was unintentionally rude, possibly. Who knows?
that's the face as well. Now you're told no.
That's my face. When I
Yeah.
don't smile, even the makeup artist was like, when you don't smile, you look really pissed off. I was like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Are we done with this first segment? Yeah, I think we are. Because when we do come back, everyone is so scared to even move here now with that face. Now, when we do come back on the other side, we're going to talk about a pork situation she has had on social media. It has gone super viral. Not like a pork like that. It's a different kind of a pork.
Oink.
We'll come back and speak about it. Do stick around. This is Danu on Fire with our MasterChef star here. From XL to 6XL, they have so much for you to choose from when it comes to style, size, and so much more. XXL is a true Sri Lankan brand that celebrates everyone and all of us. Do check out their flagship store, if not, their branch at One Golf Ace, Colombo. XXL, our title partners for Danu on Fire. If you're a romantic fellow like me, just have to treat everyone so special. Flowers by M Salon is the place for you because you can choose whatever you like. We can go bigger, but I wanted to keep it small just because she has got too many flowers these days. Flowers by M Salon is the place to go. They are also in Sydney, Australia, not in Melbourne. Also here in Colombo at Havelock Mall. You can go check out a range of things that they have for you if you want want it for your special day, when she's getting married, she's consulting them for interior, everything. Flowers by Epsilon is the place. Now talking about, it's a sign from God, the phone's also ringing. So make sure that you get all what you need under one roof at Flowers by Epsilon, and this is for you.
Thank you.
Do the
Thank you
wave
very
now,
much.
do the wave.
The queen wave?
Yeah.
I think you have to do it like this.
There you go. All right, thank you for being on the show with us.
I just say it.
Welcome back to the show. This is Sava on Danu on Fire. Just try to be Aussie, and I don't know what's happening to me.
It's Sav.
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 Sav. So, can they say your full name there?
Not the Navagamuvage Savindri Perera.
What,
They
what,
can't
what?
say that.
What?
Not my gay name.
What is that?
Navagamuvage, like Vasagama. Navagamuvage. You can say it. man.
Navagamuvage.
Yeah. Savindri Perera. They can't say that, but they can say Savindri. It's on my apron.
Savindri. Savindri.
No, they say Savindri.
But it's nice, no?
I don't mind
nice
it.
accent like
I don't
this.
mind it.
Are you settled in Aussie? Like, have you found someone and all? And just,
Oh, how is this any of your business now?
I'm just asking. This is Sri Lankan shows are like that, okay? We like to ask unwanted things as well. That's how we try to do shows.
So you're also like an auntie.
Yes, of course.
So maybe I have found someone.
Tell you the truth, so little bit.
Okay, I have. But look, we'll see.
I don't know if worthy of the not.
We don't know because you never know.
Dowry and all you are giving.
For what?
Just
I'm
asked.
the prize.
Yeah. Anyway, so tell me about this pork situation. You have been, so somebody said don't cook pork.
Yeah. Well, no, they said I'm offended that you're
This
cooking
is
pork.
online, by the way, and she has given like a long reply. And
I was very polite.
yeah. Now tell me, I want to know the gossip. That's what.
This man, it's just sheer entitlement,
Right.
decided to say, I'm offended that you're cooking pork on MasterChef and you need to not cook pork because it offends my sensibilities.
Right.
And if you don't cook pork, you'll have more people watching your show. And I said, well, if people
not
don't
my
want to...
show.
Well, also, if people don't want to watch me cooking pork, they can turn the TV off.
Yeah, correct.
I like eating pork, so I'm going to cook pork.
So that's it.
That's all I said, and then I blocked him because I didn't want to deal with him. But I
Right.
did reply very politely because I knew he was going to be a which he did. He went and posted it on his Facebook, and it absolutely backfired on him.
Correct. Correct.
Because I went and read some of the comments, and I was laughing my pants off
Yeah.
because people are like, "You're a joke."
No, it's everyone's, it's their wish to eat what they like, and it's their wish to cook what they want to.
But you can't tell someone not to cook.
Correct, and also you can't do that, especially when you're in an international competition.
You have to cook what you got.
That is true. Sometimes they've given like strange things to cook and all, like shoes and all. Like what are the what's the
think we've
strangest thing that they've asked you to cook?
We haven't really been asked to cook anything strange, but we had this challenge where we were yelling at each other through a wall. Hated it. I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't hear properly, and the guy I was with couldn't hear me properly, and we were yelling, and everyone was yelling. So they make us do things like that.
Yeah, for television's sake.
Yes.
Yeah, for some
Because
entertainment.
we look like Dumb and Dumber, so doing that.
It's fun.
But this season, not really strange things as such, but they've given us like lots of things like sauces and doing stuff with that. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Now we know when the judges actually get to eat your food, it's way later than what you would have cooked. How do you sort of see the taste and the element to it? They might have tasted it throughout the process of
Yeah.
y'all cooking it.
So what they do is they are tasting it as we are cooking it. So they are doing, what's called a hot tasting. So as we are finishing things off, and it's like 5 minutes to go when most things like sauces are done, most of the dish is prepped, they are at our benches tasting it. And it's really important, say if someone's deep frying something like the fish here, we are encouraged to make a little spare piece so they can try it hot. and fresh.
Right.
And then sauces and things, the food team actually keeps warm at the right temperature so that when we go and serve, but the judges are always briefed, it is cold and you need to allow for that because cold food, like it's
to
not
have
as, the
yeah.
salt content's different, it tastes
And the
different.
crunchiness, all of that
Exactly, and
has
it
a part
goes
in
soggy. So they do allow for that, but they also do the bench tastings as well as we're
Right.
finishing.
It's definitely a great experience to know that you were able to take the authenticity of our country, and also you're so honest about it. I love the fact that you just like, I just want to keep my aunties happy. They can.
Well, yeah.
Really.
Can you imagine a horde of pissed off
My
aunties?
God, that's not. You
I
could
wouldn't be
have
able
not,
to come to the country.
No, not at all. They would have just thrown a pan at you for sure. But who was your fan when you used to cook before you got all famous and the apron coming on you?
Okay, so I learned to cook from my late mum.
Okay.
She was, I wouldn't say a fan in the sense, because Sri Lankan mothers they're always like,
no, they don't give compliments. They keep it to
yes.
themselves.
Well, not
but
necessarily.
They tell the neighbor, she's
true.
fabulous. Man, but to you, it's okay.
Nothing to the
like,
yes. It's like needs a bit more salt,
Yeah.
or not too sweet.
Yeah,
That's
no,
how it's
it's okay, like, but not great, but okay.
But I also didn't cook that much for my own mother because she wanted to take over the kitchen and cook anyway. So she kicked us out.
Right.
But I did learn from her. And then basically my sister, my older sister, who's in Australia as well with me, she was my guinea pig because she liked to cook. Well, she didn't really like to cook, but she loved enjoying food. So I would cook for her quite a bit. And yeah, I'm always cooking for, most of my friends are Australian and they don't really get to eat Sri Lankan food.
Yeah.
So they love it. I always have them around. I'll have a big spread. So I've been doing that for years and years and years. And I've had that support from day dot since I moved there.
That's amazing. We've had so many Sri Lankans who have gone through this MasterChef run, and it has been amazing to know that, more and more that the world speaks about our food, and you all have become ambassadors to our little country.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of, when I jokingly say the aunties and stuff, that was a big thing as well, because I think if you are representing your culture, you become a custodian for your culture automatically, and you need to think about, are you doing a good job of like representing it? And which is why the lump rice, I knew I had to absolutely drill down to what I was told is authentic, and not add fish cutlets and eggs and all these things.
Correct.
Because I was told that that's not the authentic thing, because it's still one part of Sri Lankan culture. Like I made the rasam as well. It was with ketchup, which no one makes. But I said, this is traditionally done this way. And
But you just wanted to give it. It has to be also palatable with the majority.
And you have to meet the brief, because it's
Correct.
a competition at the end of the day.
Definitely. For sure. We're going to take a break because Savvy here needs to indulge in this crunchy, fabulous food prepared by our friends here at Cheers. If you want to come watch the match, kick back, relax, eat some good food. There's also a pool tournament happening. More details on that when you do visit Cheers. We need to get into a break. We'll see you right after. Do stick around. From XL to 6XL, they have so much for you to choose from when it comes to style, size, and so much more. XXL is a true Sri Lankan brand that celebrates everyone and all of us. Do check out their flagship store, if not, their branch at One Golf Face, Colombo. XXL, our title partners for Danu and Fire. If you're a romantic fellow like me, just have to treat everyone so special. Flowers by M Salon is the place for you. You can choose whatever you like. We can go bigger, but I wanted to keep it small just because she has got too many flowers these days. Flowers by M Salon is the place to go. They are also in Sydney, Australia, not in Melbourne. Also here in Colombo at Havelock Mall, you can go check out a range of things that they have for you if you want it for your special day. When she's getting married, she's consulting them for interior, everything. Flowers by M Salon is the place. Now talking about, it's a sign from God, the phones are also ringing. So make sure that you get all what you need under one roof at Flowers by M Salon, and this is for you.
Thank you.
Do the wave now, do the wave.
The queen wave?
Yeah.
I think you want to do it like this.
There you go. All right, thank you for being on the show with us.
I just say it.
our final segment, and we have Sadi hot off the plane onto the show.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, true. So, what brings you here? Family wedding.
Best friend's wedding is what brings
I
me
will
here.
not invite you if you were my best friend.
Why would you not?
Because me being the bride and the groom, I will not be happy to have somebody taking all my attention away.
You know, I said I'm not going to make it about me, so it's fine.
It's
and she
just
loves
going to
me.
be about you. And are you in the retinue as well?
No, definitely not. I'm
Thank
just
God.
going to hide in the back.
Better, otherwise unfair.
I told the hotel staff not to make a big deal.
They'll come and be like, is it nice, madam? Is it nice? And then you're just saying for the couple. If I was you, I'll not invite her.
If you were me, you need to invite me because now I have all the contacts
For what?
for everything.
Really?
I show up and things happen now.
Wow. Must be nice to live like me, no?
I'm living your dream now.
So,
One can only imagine.
she has apparently seen me on TV when I was thin and all.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
What happened? I've always been like this, so you
Food,
can't say
food.
anything.
I was like this man before.
No, I'm not skinny, so that's what I'm saying.
I was big, then I lost weight, and then again I put on weight. Can't help it. This life is
Fair
just-
enough. It's hard to not eat in
It's
Sri
hard
Lanka.
to not eat in
Yeah.
general. It's really, really hard, not hard. So now, your future plans now that you are a MasterChef top 3. Sounds nice, right?
I love it.
Yeah. So you're planning on writing a book?
Yes, that is something I definitely want to do. Because, yeah, there's just a lot that needs to be said about Sri Lankan cooking that, yeah, I think you need more voices in the mix.
That is true. Are you planning on doing your own show, touring with it?
Look, in the sense of a show, I don't really know about that because my time on camera, like, it was what it was. I didn't particularly really enjoy the pressure of that.
No, I'm not talking about being on camera. I'm talking about doing a show like
Like-
where,
like a road show
a
kind of
road
thing.
show, like cooking and
Yes.
feeding people. and
Yes,
all.
I would love to do that. That's definitely in the pipeline. that
One day I want to
Sri Lanka.
challenge you with like 3 ingredients, random ingredients for you to cook something.
Do it.
Yeah.
I actually really like it, even though I didn't really like the mystery boxes on the show because they were there are lots of European ingredients.
Yeah.
So I think like if you have a lot of like an Asian or South Asian style,
Like if I give you like a cucumber and egg and like,
yeah. But you have to give pantry staples because we always got staples. So we got flour, butter, eggs.
things like
Yeah,
that,
we had the
right.
staples. Yeah, you can't just give 3 things. What am I going to do with an egg and a cucumber? Make a egg boat with a cucumber thing. Yeah, you
yeah, actually, that's well done, well done. Right, now I'm asking strange questions from you.
I
Nick.
expected that from you. It's fine.
Now you have like cried and all on screen. Right?
Yeah, so it's
Was it an act?
stressful. No, that was actual. Because like, I was like, no, don't be the person that like cries.
Cries.
But it's a very emotional thing anyway. Because cooking is an emotional thing for people. But it was emotional thing for me because it's tied to my late mum. So I was cooking her recipes, and it was, it was a way of grieving for me as well. But when I was crying at the end of a pressure test, because it is insurmountable pressure, you are cooking for 4.5, 5 hours straight. You're cooking really complex technical recipes, and they're about 27 pages long, 127 steps. It gets to you, but you have to keep it together because if you cry during the cook, then you're not cooking. Then nothing gets
Done,
gets
yeah.
done. Yeah. But no, that wasn't an act. Like everyone that cried on there,
They really cried.
yeah.
I know. Mums are way too special, and if she was here, she'd be so proud of all
Yeah,
of
I
it.
hope so.
And more than that, she was there with you. I think she saw it way before even we got a chance to see it.
Yeah, I do. I said on the show as well that like she's in everything I do, and I feel like she does move through me. So it's just I got on the show because I wanted to not just honor her, but to learn how to move forward with the grief without just being stuck in one place. And yeah, I think I did that.
Definitely, and you made us so proud, and all of us in the process. I always like my mum. She was not the greatest cook. She'll
How
hammer
did
me
you
if she was around.
How did your sister learn?
She was just born with it, I think. Yeah, she just had it in her. My mum, there's a cup of coffee that my mum makes in the morning. Of course, her food is yummy. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
that cup of coffee, no one can make it, We've been longing for it for the past 14 years, ever
Yeah.
since she went. There's always something so close to, even if you cook your mum's dish.
It's not the same.
There's something
There's that magic,
I
the je
know.
ne sais quoi.
Or even that anger that they had, that this.
It's not there.
Yeah.
And my mom, amazing cook, rubbish cup of tea. Absolute rubbish cup of tea. To the point where my father would get up in the morning and specifically make tea just for the two of them so that he wouldn't have to drink that tea.
Drink that.
It was like dishwater. It was terrible. I don't know how she was doing, but cooking everything else, excellent.
Amazing.
This terrible tea, I don't know why. I don't know how.
You just get this or that. You don't get them all, I think.
Yes, that's true. Can't have your cake and eat it too.
That is true. But amazing. I'm so happy that you've come back and you're able to like see everything here and the appreciation. Doesn't that feel amazing?
It's actually, I actually don't have the words because I'm really not used to it. And I'm not used to that fuss being made. And I think like while I was filming, because this all happened months ago. And the things
How
that I
long
was
ago
doing.
were you done filming?
We finished roughly on March, April this year.
And you went back to your normal life after that?
Yeah, well, I pretty much went back to my corporate job.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit because we've still got bills to pay and do all that stuff.
True.
But while it was happening and I was doing these things, I made the kiribath, I made the Sri Lankan banquet and the pork curry and all that stuff. And I was doing that as a thing for myself because that's what I wanted to show, knowing that it's going to be on national TV. I just did not expect the response from Sri Lanka. It's every single time I open social media, there's people that have shared, like I'm seeing my own face and it's weird, like, but it's also wonderful. And it's so nice, I think, to be able to give people the gift of being seen in some way, yeah.
Amazing. Now you're going to see more of you because of this show.
Oh, well.
There you go. Best foot forward indeed, Savvy.
I love that.
I'm
for
so
me.
happy that you're here. I'm so happy that you did everything that you did. Big shout out to her uncle. Would you like to say something about that poor man who has been so kind?
He is my favorite uncle. He knows this.
Right.
And we, as a family, I think the cousins especially, have a really good culture of eating out and enjoying food and going to, like he's taken me here to Cheers, him and my aunt, his wife, comes from that side of my family, especially from my uncle and my aunt, because they used to love to go out and enjoy quite a bit. So I don't have enough words to say thank you. So
Shout out to Johan.
we love him very much.
Yeah.
We all do.
Amazing. On that note, we need to wrap things up. Thanks for being on the show. Absolutely loved having you.
Lovely being
I'll
here.
just wait for the dish that you'll cook. Yeah, I really want to say, I ate, even you have cooked for me.
You have to wait, so you can't just get clout like that. Be in my good books, maybe I'll cook then.
I thought I'm already there.
You can't make assumptions like that. What nonsense.
I really felt a connection between us.
Yeah, it's there, so, but we need to, don't rush into things.
Okay, we need to go. We will see you soon with another episode of Danu on Fire. Anyway, we are checking out Cheers, where they'll actually give you food and treat me well. You can do the same. Come enjoy some good times here. Until we see you.